$64 in discount, sales discount. Is that sales discount?
It's not sales discounts because that's.
I'm sorry, returns and allowance.
It is. You see, see, those need to have debits in it, so that wouldn't work. Because what do we need? A debit or a credit in that journal entry? Ange, what do we need? A debit or a credit to make it balance? You see entry 5?
Yes. We need a
So you see, the sales discounts won't work for one reason. They carry debits, and I need a credit.
Oh, okay.
It just so happens in the periodic method, there's such accounts called purchase returns and allowances that it would work, but not in this method. Here, the thing is, we're going to credit inventory. The reason we're going to credit inventory, Angie, is because you see inventory there, McGowie?
Yes.
What happened was this freight was on the books for $6,400. 69 minus 5. You see that? But what happened was we didn't pay $6,400 for it. We only paid $63.36. True? The historical cost principle states that whatever I pay for something is what it should be on the books for.
Okay,
so therefore it's too big. I got to reduce it by $64, the discount. So I'm going to reduce inventory by $64. Okay. Very good. And now we're going to post up. As you can see on a test, of course, make the debits come first. So we would have had, in fact, fix that for us to make it look prettier.
What?
Keep account payable as a debit. Just put cash on the bottom at 60. We got more room at 63.36. Well, you could have just erased the cash. Now, in a test, you can just, but the main thing was to get it down on paper and then to build the journal entry. And that's a good thing. You okay, Angie? Good, Angie. You make me, you're one of my students is a Dominican lady that became a millionaire with a little accounting firm in Passaic for Hispanic people, so she owes 3 check cashers. Now, yeah, and she takes about $100,000 from her little accounting firm, from her 100 clients that pay her about $300 a quarter to do their bookkeeping.
Wow.
So.
That's not bad, 300.
Yes, that's 1,200 times 100 customers. That's over 100,000 a year from that.
Mm-hmm.
And this says immigration stuff for them. All right, so it's just to give you guys the. I just maybe when I open an accounting firm, I like Angie. She has a nice confident feel to her. Yeah, she has a nice way about herself. And that's why a lot of my clients are bookkeepers that make about $50,000 a year that come take the course, because the people like to trust them. It's about trust, not just knowing debits and credits. So, and they come take a course. Okay, so anyway, you didn't post up to account payable. Post up to account payable. True, that was entry 5. Now post up to cash. Okay. Which this is a good way to do it. Of course, I claim to be the best in the world at teaching it. Not that I'm the greatest expert in accounting. Obviously, I know a lot about it. But, you know, I hear teachers teaching this stuff without doing it on the... See, by putting them into T accounts, it makes more sense. Whereas trying to tell people, like they're sitting at I see teachers, they're sitting at their desk telling them these journal entries. I have no idea how they can even know what they're talking about. Post to inventory, she already did. Next. So this is why it is a good thing. Do you agree with that, Miss?
I agree.
Angie agrees. What about you, McGowie?
Yeah.
Okay. I just sense that it's making more sense to her now than when she came in earlier today. Read to us. Next.
Me? Okay. Receive collections in full. Less discount from customers bill on April 4th.
That's right. That's that account receivable. I forgot to tell you guys something. I'm going to show you a shortcut. Remember that entry before we did? with the 6,400. There was another way you could have done it. A shorter way would have been to, she did a good way. She multiplied 6,400 times 0.01, got the number 64 and subtracted it from the 6,400, coming up with 6336. Another way, what you could have done was, since it's 1% off, that means it's going to be paying 99%. If you could have multiplied 6,400 times 0.99, and you would have also got 6336. So what we'll do now, McGowie, is see the 5,500?
Yes.
It's a 1% discount on that too, I believe. We forgot to write, we did write it down.
Yes.
So we could do is multiply 5,500 times 0.99. That's how much we're gonna have to, that's how much they're gonna pay us.
5,500 by what?
5,500.
5,445.
Okay, so that's going to be cash. Increase debit or, so get the cash. All right, so want to, well, yeah, put in the cash account. Make it whichever you want to do first. She does a journal entry, and so cash is going to increase or decrease.
Increase.
Debit or credit, she's got the great amount debit. Okay, step A is done. Now, we have to make account receivable 0. To make account receivable, since they paid us off, is it going to be a debit or a credit?
A credit.
True. For the full amount. But it doesn't balance.
Okay.
Do I need a debit or a credit?
A debit.
What account do you think it'll be?
Wait.
Ange, want to take a guess? How you doing over there? Next time I got to get you on the board, since it was your friend today that we never worked with.
I don't know, but
Which other account?
inventory isn't it for...
To make a balance, to make a 0, which other account?
The account receivable. You see post up to account receivable for her. You see that? See, they paid us off, so that has to be made 0. Entry 6. Now post up to cash also. Post up to cash now. So cash that came in was 5445. How she got that was a shortcut was this. She multiplied 5,500 times 0.99. Since it was 1% off. She could have multiplied 5,500 times 0.01, got $55, then subtracted from 5,500. The other account is going to be what? You want to take a guess for extra a gift from the...
Still thinking, which one, which other account?
Sales discounts. Now you see, sales discounts carries a debit, so now will make sense. So sales discounts. Again, if you do on a test, now the main thing was we built the entry. If you have to on a test, then you erase it and you make debits come first. That's beautiful, just like that. And with this board sheet, okay, that's good. Now post a sales discount. So see, when you post, it'll make sense. If you get it mixed up with another account like purchase.
That's like the income that we are receiving from our customers, which is accounts receivable, right? That's what I'm saying, that discount goes here because it comes from, it's related to the service revenue.
That's right. It's in fact, it subtracts from it.
Okay.
What happened was we had revenue of 5,500, but as it turned out, they didn't pay us 5,500. They paid us $55 less because they took so net sales, Angie and McGowie, is going to be revenue minus the 2 contra accounts.
Okay.
Okay, ready for our next?